Hi, I'm Robert Pulley, and I've lived here in southern Middle Tennessee my whole life. And I'm sure you can tell by this video, that's a pretty good little bit of time for one person to be living in southern Middle Tennessee. Anyway, I buy and sell land here in southern Middle Tennessee. And I love doing it. I've traveled throughout the whole U.S. and in several other countries. And there's a lot of great places, a lot of beautiful sights, a lot of just unbelievably breathtaking places to live. Obviously, I'm kind of prejudiced towards southern Middle Tennessee. And I want to talk to you a little bit about it, because there's a lot of people that has got a lot of interest in this area and have been searching for land to purchase. Now, I've bought and sold a lot over the past few years, and I have friends and clients who have come to me for questions and answers, and Lord knows I've probably got a lot of experiences that I can give to them. But as I've talked to them about it, they said, well, have you ever thought about maybe putting some type of little informational packet together on the do's and don'ts in buying land here in Tennessee? And I thought about it a little bit, and I said, I guess I do have some experiences that I could share with others. Now, a lot of them are not real good experiences. I've had my share of uh-ohs and things that I felt like that maybe I went brain dead on. And then I've had some really great experiences and met some really good people who've helped me along the way. So I thought, well, I don't know an awful lot about technology and how to put all that stuff together, either on paper or out to where other people can get to it. I can write okay, and some people say I communicate pretty well too. So I thought, well, if I can find some folks who will help me out, which now I've found some people who said, well, if you'll do this, we'll help you put a little site together. I guess you call it a blog that will allow other people to get some of the information that you have, and maybe get to know me a little bit better too, because I have had some experiences. So what I'm planning on doing is putting this site together, and I'm going to talk about some of my experiences. I'm going to give you some examples of some of the things that I've done. Maybe even talk a little bit about properties I bought and some of the pitfalls that went into them, and some of the pleasant surprises that I found out about them later on too. I want to touch on things that I think that you need to know if you're going to try to buy land in Tennessee. And there are steps that need to be taken. And if you haven't ever bought land, then you need someone that can kind of help you through there. I'm sure there are professionals out there that have these lists, and we'll try to get some of that information together for you and put it on our site. The other thing that I want to do is maybe give some examples of some of the things to look for. And when I say examples, maybe talk to some professionals, some real estate brokers, maybe local real estate attorneys, surveyors, environmental engineers, title and escrow companies, folks that have been involved in it, foresters, we might even talk to a logger. I might even put together something to where I'll take some videos and you can see me out on the properties when we're cleaning up. Because, man, I tell you what, there is so much pretty land here. And I love ripping and romping in these hills and hollows, and that my ear perks up whenever I see a nice little spring branch or a nice crystal clear creek with little minnows or fish. And it's just, there is nothing like it. And to get out in the middle of the woods and see these towering poplar and oaks and the beautiful blooming dogwoods and the brilliant red sourwoods in the fall of the year. There's just so much that I think we can share with each other. And obviously, if you're looking at the site, you're thinking about maybe purchasing land in Tennessee for some of the same reasons that I'm living here. So, why don't we just see what happens with this? I'm going to try to put these things on. Now, I'm not going to guarantee how current they'll be. Now, I'm going to try real hard, but I'm going to be dependent a lot on my friends to make sure that they push me a little bit to keep the blog up. The other thing I'm going to do is try to put a question and answer session together. That way, if you got questions, I'll try to find the answers for you. Now, I don't know that I have all the answers. Matter of fact, I've probably got more questions than I have answers. But I've dealt with an awful lot of professionals who are just as willing to give their expertise and help people make good, sound decisions. So, why don't we just go ahead and see how this works? Stay in here with me, laugh a little bit at some of the stuff that I'm doing. I understand that, there's probably a lot prettier faces out there than mine, but I'm guaranteeing you one thing. If you hang with me on this, we will have some fun. So, I look forward to putting all this information out. And for you, have a great day.